Here we go, off the rails. Don't you know it's time to raise our sails? It's freedom like you never knew. Don't need bags or a pass. Say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we can zoom all the way to the moon from this great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me, yeah! It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. And if those dark clouds start to swirl, don't fear, don't shed a tear, 'cause I will be your one-up girl. So let's all jump up super high, high up in the sky. There's no power up like dancing. You know that you're my superstar. No one else can take it this far. I'm flipping the switch. Get ready for this. Oh, let's do the Odyssey. Spin the wheel, take a chance. Every journey starts a new romance. A new world's calling out to you. Take a turn off the path. Find a new addition to the cast. You know that any captain needs a crew. Take it in stride as you move side to side. They're just different points of view. Jump with me, grab coins with me, ooh, yeah! Come on and jump up in the air. Jump without a care. Jump up 'cause you know that I'll be there. And if you find you're short on joy, don't fret, just don't forget that you're still our one-up boy. So go on, straighten up your cap. Let your toes begin to tap. This rhythm is a power shroom. Don't forget that you're the superstar.
Thomas the tank engine had been working in the coal yards all day. The little blue engine was covered in coal dust.
We can't clean you up tonight, Thomas. There's a problem with the hose pipe.
Bother! A bath will make me feel much better. The engines are sure to say I look silly.
But the engines were too busy arguing to notice Thomas. James was talking loudest of all.
I deserve a new coat of paint. The fat controller says I'm the pride of the line and...
Rubbish! We're all the pride of the line.
It's been like this all day. James has gotten a new coat of paint and won't stop boasting about it.
Why, James? I'm the one who needs a new coat. Look at me.
I'd rather not. You're not a pleasant sight and wouldn't understand the needs of a really important engine.
Thomas was fuming. The next morning, as James is being repainted, Henry had an accident.
If you can't push trucks properly, Henry, why not talk to a tree instead? You know how much you like the forest.
As a matter of fact, Bossy Boiler, Sir Topham Hatt is inspecting the island for trees that are too close to the line. He's worried they might cause trouble.
If I came across a tree, I'd just push it aside.
Really?
Soon, James was showing off his paintwork.
Make way for an important engine.
You wouldn't feel important if one of these trees fell on you. You look silly.
Rubbish! It wouldn't hurt.
You should be careful, James. Trees can be just as powerful as engines.
Ha! Now, if you'll excuse me, the fat controller wants me to pull the express.
And he huffed away. But James was wrong.
You must go to the yards and collect an important goods train.
But, sir, I've just been repainted. Can't Thomas and Percy do it? They're dirty and like working with trucks.
Really useful engines don't argue.
By the time he arrived at the yard, the weather had changed for the worse.
Your color's nice, James. Pity about your face, though.
James ignored them and set off. Soon they came to a hill, and his driver knew they were in for a difficult time. An old tree close to the track was being blown by the strong winds, and the rain had weakened the slope. All of a sudden, the tree moved. Cried James, but of course the tree couldn't. James tried to reverse away from the tree, but his train was too heavy. Then he heard a whistle.
Why, it's Thomas!
James found some berries and worried that Thomas would laugh at him, but Thomas didn't. He knew this was no time for teasing.
Peep peep, I'm ready.
So am I! As ready as I'll ever be.
They were just in time. Later, James spoke to Thomas.
Percy and Terence will write to warn me. Thank you for rescuing me, Thomas.
Oh, that's alright. We engines must pull together, whatever the weather.
Sir Topham Hatt thinks that you're both brave engines. Thomas, you're going to have a new coat of paint. And James, Sir Topham Hatt says that tomorrow you'll pull a special express.
Everyone was very happy.
It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. And if those dark clouds start to swirl, don't fear, don't shed a tear, 'cause I will be your one-up girl. So let's all jump up super high, high up in the sky. There's no power up like dancing. You know that you're